Morning, everyone. We are still reasonably cool here. It feels good. Not gonna feel good when it gets up to near 90 at the end of the weekend, though. Hi, Morris. Good morning. Good morning. Come on, Marty. Come on, Mart. He's a good boy, Morris. Good boy. You coming, Marty? Come on, Mart. Good boy. Marty's like, you're not going to catch me for medicine, are you, Mom? Hi, bud. Good morning. He's already nibbled in the kitchen before he went out. Yep, it's nice. Just a touch of cool. It's not humid out here this morning. It doesn't want to carry you off. You can't cut it with a knife. You know, you can feel the dew point is refreshing. My goodness, the birds up the hill this morning are loud. I did see our hawk come and land on the gnome home roof. Not yesterday, but the day before. There's a good bit of water in the creek, so they should be able to get frogs out of there right now. I need to go point the camera at the nest. I'm sure there are babies up there. They won't fledge until sometime in June. I've got time to see them. Mom Bluebird did go back in the house one time yesterday to clean some poop out. And they were, both Mom and Dad were at the bird bath. So I saw them yesterday, the parents, after the fledging occurred, but obviously I didn't see the babies. You would have been the first to know if I had actually seen one of the babies up in the tree. Good morning, Gray. Are you here? Good morning, Gray. She goes, I'm here, but I'm hid, Mom. That's okay. I got breakfast. I've got breakfast. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, well, she's being shy. Hi, Marty. Marty walked down into the front yard with me and helped me do some watering, and I pulled weeds a little bit, and I pulled trees out of plant pots, you know, maple trees trying to grow, and Marty was all over the yard with me. I put out these really nice solar lights that my friends Michelle and Adam out in Colorado sent. There's one up here, which I really like that location, assuming it gets enough sun to shine. It should in the afternoon. And the other one is over here for now, but you know, I can always change locations. I figured near where the cats eat, since they have the cool cat pattern on them, was a good spot. And everything's looking good. I didn't find anything in trouble, so that was nice. No trouble on my birthday is good. But I was out here for about an hour watering stuff, fighting to get the water on. And yeah, everything's looking good. This camera's so slow to start up sometimes, but we made it out of the Cyberport with a single turn to the right, which makes Don happy.
No backing up.
Yep.
Yeah, it's got to back up either getting in it or getting out of it. But I don't want it to back up getting in and out.
Right. We're headed to Porter's for ice cream. Lowe's Home Improvement by Michelle, the one at 4042 that has what I want because the Holly Springs store doesn't. I want some more of those big slate colored cement stones for under plant pots and stuff. And then we got one other errand to run, at least. You know, it is Mom's birthday, so Mom might throw in some other stop on the way. But right now, I don't have anything in mind. Well, the ice cream was excellent. Yeah, I told her I need a sample of strawberry cheesecake, and then I want you to make me a mint chocolate chip milkshake, because that's what I always get. I always think about getting another flavor. The strawberry cheesecake is actually really good. Johnny had cherry pineapple, and Don had, what did you have?
Cherry chocolate chunk.
Okay. Yep. I came home with cherries from Whole Foods yesterday, so everybody had cherries on the brain. Yeah, nice little weight here.
she's going to make a right turn here.
We're going out rock service or something?
I don't know. I thought I'd just chill and see what she's going to do.
Oh my God. I don't know what is wrong with navigation. Maybe there's construction. It's taking us to rock service so it can take us to Highway 42 again. We're on Highway 42. And then it's going to go to Cleveland. I think it's strong. See? Well, but look, there's construction. There's construction here.
But she's not going to miss that.
Oh, that's right.
She's going to get us back on there just in time for the construction.
Oh, well, maybe we should just go up to Vance and then get on the toll and then go up to 4042 and then we can miss this here. Anyway, this navigational change here is pretty hysterical.
Well, if you want to change it to our other stop and then we'll go and finish at Lowe's, either or, whatever you want to do, sweet pea.
Well, then we just have to come through it anyway.
Okay.
Well, it does actually say to go and get up on the toll road now. It's giving us options is faster than going down there and getting it stuck up there. Well, I'm late on the switch again with the camera. We got a new Whataburger and a new Wawa up here at 4042. But remember, Iona's up here and there's already a supercharger at Smithfield's Chicken and Barbecue. So you're not going to see Iona or Tesla down there at the Wawa. Maybe somebody else. God, the sky's gorgeous today. It's just pretty. Temperature out there is 80 here on the asphalt. Tomorrow's supposed to be cooler. We have a cool day and then we have a sort of cool day and then we heat up for 4 days.
There's going to be a... Oh, they're not moving. There's an electric van, like an Amazon van, but it's made by Chevrolet.
Huh.
Yeah, I've not seen that before.
I missed it.
Yeah. Well, I thought it looked a little... Coming up on it, I thought it was an Amazon van. Maybe it's a remarketed Rivian van through GM. Maybe GM's selling them. Because it's the headlights are different, but the back of it looked very Amazon
suspect, huh?
Very suspect like.
Okay.
And there's almost no grill. There's like just two or three little holes in the front. So there's almost no grill. So that's why I said it's not. It might come up. Well, there's this big truck, so we're not probably going to see it.
Oh, is it still in traffic behind? Oh, I see it right here.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah,
right there.
that whatever that is.
Yep.
Yeah, so we had to come to the Lowe's up here because Holly Springs didn't have these stones left in the color I wanted. Remember, I got a really good deal on the last 9 the guy had at Holly Springs. Well, apparently several other stores in the area still have them, just not Holly Springs. Apex also doesn't have them. Just trying to make it hard for me to get more. Yeah, here's where the event was with Kyle.
Yeah. Wow, there's quite a few people there charging.
There are. And as you would suspect, no Teslas, because Tesla's right over there. Yeah. But it is the last supercharger before Wallace, Warsaw. Wallace is where the Boar is, and Warsaw, it's at the nice big Smithfields now. Not at the hotel that didn't like us.
Get ready, because it's
okay.
Or maybe hand me your camera. Here it comes. All right.
Not that, but
here it is. This.
Yeah, I agree. From the back, it's got it look, but it's not. But yes, the back makes it look very Rivian-like. But
yeah,
it's also too short front to back.
Right, you'd have to compare it. The front of it also is without any grill.
Yeah, we need to get over, and we're trying. He's.
Nope.
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 Nope. He's gonna stop right beside us.
She said go. She opened down her window to say, hey, you can get over. Thank you.
I'll wave at her.
That was nice. Well, I remember when this was not here. But it was here before Holly Springs. It's a big store. It pretty much goes on for forever back here.
The big one.
This is a big store. Oh, here. Now we're home, Donnie. Except I don't need any Boston ferns, and that's mostly what it looks like it is today. That looks like Moonrise. Lowe's don't carry Moonrise. Let's see what this is. Autumn moon. Full. I knew it was a full moon. Very pretty. That is a nice tree. Guess there's a couple of them beside each other, but that is a nice tree. I have not known Lowe's to carry those. Yeah, well, Don's safe. It's $160, so.
Yeah, we'd be waiting for that to come way down.
I really like it, but yeah, here they be. There's a lot of ones with corners broke off, and then the birds are up there. That's black oil sunflower seed on that pallet, and they've broke into it, and there's seed all over the ground, and there's birds everywhere. Can't blame a hungry bird. It's like you're at home, Donnie, having to deal with all the birds. This is a pretty special looking peony. I've never seen one that color. It looks like it just, you know, changes as it opens and moves on. But that is from Monrovia too, and it's a huge pot down there. So we had a little business here at the credit union, and Don took his nap while we were inside. And our officer guy, I don't know what his official title is, our advisor, he saw us drive in the Cybertruck, and he was pretty excited, and he wanted to come out and check it out. So we gave him a tour.
Yeah, she's selling another one.
Trying to sell another one. He has a friend that's already been trying to sell them.
Oh.
So this was just, but he hadn't seen the truck in person. Yeah. The friend said get a Y, and I told him the same thing. Unless you really want the truck, get a Y. But yeah, I do think he's a family guy, so a Y is probably the right. I said the same thing. He has a house, so he can charge at home overnight, and he is a 2-car family. Yeah. So why not start with converting one of them to electric and then go from there? Yeah. Yeah.
All the above.
I'm sorry the ice cream cost you.
Yeah, that's all right.
So the Cybertruck did not try to park at the Cyberport when we came up. Don had switched it out at the street to charger, and then it switched itself back to street.
Guess it knew I needed to unload these blocks.
And me and Johnny to pile out and stuff. I don't know, but we didn't get to test the parking because it didn't try to park.
Well, I'm going to get in it, and I'm going to pick home and charger, and I'm going to start self-driving, and we're going to see what happens here in a minute when I get.
If you want to go for a ride to the environmental park and pack.
If it doesn't do it, then I'll go to the environmental
I'll
park.
come with you. You come get me.
We're going to park in that damn Cyberport.
So Don and I have been in Smart Plug HE double hockey sticks. If you don't have any in your home, make sure to buy a label maker. One of the ones like we have. Our brand is Nelco, N-E-L-K-O, off Amazon for cheap. But when you create them and you name them, label them.
Yes.
Okay.
And what app they're in.
And what app they're in. Because we got WeLink, Smart Life.
Casa.
Well, Casa's in Smart Life. There's another one, though.
Yeah, Shelly.
Shelly and... I don't know. There's just all of the smart things. We got so many places where they could have been configured. I mean, now we tend to buy Casa, and they tend to be in Smart Life.
And they're cheap, inexpensive.
Right, but anyway, it can get confusing. And Don is threatening to change the Photomom router, which is a 2.4 gigahertz router, and I told him the last time we had to go fix every device we owned, it was almost, you know, it was not good. And I'm about begging him to please not do that unless we have a complete hardware failure. So we went to the environmental park to calm down. One of us at least was a little agitated.
One of us was like, I want to go take a nap.
Well, no, one of us was like, well, I'm going to the environmental park to check out the Cybertruck
right.
anyway.
This is true.
We wanted to see, it still says charger now. And earlier, yes, I'll shut up.
Right. What I was trying to say is when it said home here, or parking lot, it would not, I changed it to charger, it would not back up. It wouldn't do anything, so I was not far enough away. Hence, we went to the environmental park. Now, we're hoping that he's going to go back a little further than it did yesterday. And it doesn't seem like it's going back
even as far. It's like, I'm not going to get near that.
Now, so like it can't even recognize any of that.
So you're hitting the accelerator
now?
Yes,
I am backing it up. And I'm stopping there. That's as far as I'm going.
Well, at least you didn't have to get out of FSD.
Well, I'm hoping maybe that will help teach it. I don't know. But my idea of trying to disguise it didn't help.
Well, I told Don that piece of white he's got back there would be really great if he had two of them, and then they were lanes.
Yes.
Yeah, parking lane. Yeah. Well, we're still working on it. Consistency, I guess, is the problem at this point.
Right.
And we didn't understand why it overrode Don earlier as far as...
That's right.
Yeah. So the whole smart thing happened. Don fixed me.
Ah, you had it. Everything you did. It's just I had named it. I had absconded with one of her plugs, and she. Anyway, Marianne figured out that you must have used one of my plugs, and so, sure enough, we plugged the thing in, and it was active for her, and it was using her name. It was active for me using my name, so we renamed it her name. So it's now her plug.
Well, the thing that he fixed me is he wanted my big new flower fountain off overnight.
Right. Well, I want that pump to last. I mean, it was running 24/7, 7 days a week, and those pumps don't last forever.
Right. Well, you could argue that turning it on and off wears it out quicker.
I'll risk it.
Okay. Anyway, this all started today when he was fixing me, as in turning my fountain off overnight by putting in a smart plug that he named the name of a plug that I already had, except for he had absconded that plug and named it his name, but in the A app it was still my name, and then...
It was all my fault.
Well, we just had a little bit of a mess on our hand.
But we fixed it.
Yeah. We did. And walkway and the fountains along the back are a little complicated, and we fixed that now too.
I believe so, yes.
But the bottom line is you won't be confused if you label them.
That's right.
So buy a label maker and and start labeling them. Richard, I know you're feeling this one. I just know you're feeling it.
Yeah.